What is up, my friend? Welcome to day number 14 in the free six-figure affiliate training series. If you haven't already, please do me a favor and make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell and get notified anytime I'm posting new content, either here for the series or in general here on YouTube. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you being here. And hopefully you have made it to this point in the video and you have gone through and watched all of the other videos in the series. If you haven't, please make sure that you go back. Or the best thing to do right now is, if you haven't watched all the other videos in the series, right down below this video. So literally right down below this video, okay? You'll see it right here. There's a link right here. It's the very first link that you see. Click that link. All right, go ahead, click that link. If you do, it's going to take you back to the start of the series itself. You can start right in the beginning. You can start right on video number 1 and then work your way down through the series. Okay, but if you're just catching this halfway through, you're missing a lot. You trust me when I tell you, you are missing a lot. So I wouldn't even finish this video. I'd literally go back to the beginning and I would start with number 1. And also just remember, this is the most important thing I can give you in this video training series. Okay. So you watch a video and then you go do the activity. So watch video number, the very first one, not day 1, but watch the very first video. It is the overview. It'll tell you how this whole thing is going to work and what you need to do to get started. So watch that video, get started, then watch training day number 1, do the activity. Watch training day number 2, do the activity. Do not just watch video after video after video after video. It's just such a waste of your time if you don't do the activities, because every single day there's homework. Every single day there's an activity to do. And plain and simple, man, like if you're not going to do the activity, and this might be a little bold here, I don't really give a shit, but if you're just going to watch video after video after video and not do anything, just don't even watch. Get off my video. Go watch other boring shit here on YouTube about unicorns or Skittles and rainbows or some dumb shit that doesn't have to do with how you can learn how to make a 5-figure monthly, 6-figure yearly income from home. If you want to learn that, go back to the beginning, watch it all the way through, do the activity. Or if you've made it up to this point and you have watched all the other videos and done the activities, you are awesome. You're amazing. I love you. And keep watching this video and we're going to dive into today's content. All right. But the doing, my friend, is the most important part. It is literally the most important part of this entire training series. If you're not doing, you're wasting your time and you're leaving money on the table. It's literally that simple. All right. So now that we've gone through in these videos and we've shown you the what, we've shown you the how, we've shown you the work. What does the work look like? Well, it involves creating your TikTok accounts, creating content, which we showed you in the beginning videos. Really simple, really easy to do. Copy and paste exactly what I'm doing. Showed you how to research content. That is the work, right? We showed you how to repurpose content, record your videos in CapCut. So we've shown you the what, and that's when a lot of people start a home-based business. They don't know what the work actually is. And that's what we've shown you. And the beautiful part is we've mapped it all out. And this is going to lead right into the next topic here, which is time blocking and your goals. So as an example, now that you have all of the how, you have all of the, hey, what is the work that I'm actually doing? How do I generate free leads on social media? How can I generate leads with paid advertising? We've even shown you that part a few videos ago with Traffic Authority, how you can literally automate your traffic. So we've shown you all these things. So the question is, for you, how much time is it going to take you? So what we've seen on this document, and by the way, this document's on the other sheet. You can get that right down below this video. You can click on and get this document here. You can also get the other spreadsheets. Every document that I've shared with you can be accessed through the document below. So don't worry about that. So we know that if you're going to do 1 to 2 TikTok videos per account, all right, it's going to cost you about 45 minutes to an hour worth of time. Now, in the beginning, it's going to take you a little longer. As you get going, it's going to be less time because you're just going to get smoother and better at it, right? So the question is, for you, when are you going to get this done? And this ties directly into treating your business like a business. So what it says right here, what it looks like to treat your business like a business. I got to ask you, when specifically are you going to work your business? what I would encourage you to do is don't try to just wing this and do it when when you get time. I would really look at your whole week. Only you know your schedule better than anybody else. Your routines and all of that other things. I can give you my schedule as an example, but I work from home, man. I'm full-time here, 7 days a week. So it's like my schedule is not going to be your schedule. So it's tough to compare, and you don't ever want to do that. You don't want to compare where I'm at to where you're at, or where someone else is at to where you're at, because it's going to be an unfair thing to do for you and your mental strength. So only you know where you're at, and only you know your schedule better than anybody else, right? So what I would do is I would look at the days of the week, and I would say, okay, here's an example, like all of this right here. Let's say for round numbers, this takes an hour. It's going to take you an hour to research, film, edit, and then post your content, right? Let's just say hypothetically, that's an hour right now, hour in the beginning. And you get up at a certain time, you get to your job at a certain time, maybe you're in school, whatever it is. You got to ask yourself, hey, when can I carve out this hour per day? Or what some folks on our team do is they break it up. Some people will take 15 minutes in the morning. There's 4 to 5 videos. They'll take 15 minutes on a lunch break. There's another few videos. And then they'll take 15 minutes in the evening, and there's a few more right there. So you can break some of this up. You don't have to do it all at once. Although I would try to encourage and say, if you can do it all at once, it's just, I like to cross things out and put things in the rear view. I like to put them behind me and consider them done. So for you, the question is, when is this hypothetical 45 to an hour? When is that going to happen? Now, the most important thing you can do is literally write that down, or make a note, like literally take this document that we have right here. And as I've explained to you in other videos, you can go over to file. If you're just viewing this, if you're in viewer mode right now, you can go over to make a copy, and you can click make a copy, and you can make your exact same copy. So what you could even do is you could come up here and you could just go, okay, this is going to be Monday through Friday. And this is really important. This is the difference between you treating this like a business versus this just being a hobby, or this being when you get around to it. Because if this is when you get around to it, you're not going to be as serious. You're definitely not going to be as consistent, and you're not going to get the results that you want or hope to get. End of story. But if you can say, hey, Monday through Friday, I'm going to do an hour before work. I'm just, as an example, I'm going to go, we're going to do this at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. And on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to do this at 9 a.m. All right. So let that be crystal clear. I'm going to put that out to the universe. I put it on paper. If you live with family members, a spouse, significant other, children, whatever it is, then what I would strongly suggest is you let them know, hey, I'm working my business. This is my business time, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and on the weekends at 9 a.m., from 9 to 10. That is my time. The door is shut. I'm filming my content. I'm making my videos. I'm doing what I need to do to build and grow my business. This is my time. Let me work this. And I'll give you some honest here. Like back in 2016, when I first got started, I literally had to negotiate with my wife and say, hey, here's this thing. I want to do this. And we agreed on a day, on days of the week, and at times when I was going to go upstairs, go into the office, shut the door, and I was going to work my business. All right. But we had to agree to that. And you might have to do the same thing based on your living situation and who you live with. Maybe you live by yourself and you can do whatever you want, but you still need to be disciplined with yourself. Trust me when I tell you, you could have family, you could have significant others, boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever, but you need to be disciplined with yourself first before you try to negotiate with anybody else. You need to commit to it first yourself. You need to look at your schedule, need to figure out when you're going to do this. But let me tell you, these things here, when you actually schedule this and you commit to it and you actually do it, this is the difference between half-assing it and not getting the results you want and getting consistent results over time. Consistency is king, my friend. Consistency is king, and consistency wins every freaking time. So put that down on paper, figure out, okay, I'm going to do this at this time. Then what you could do, let's say hypothetically that you're going to make all your content at a specific time in the morning. What you could do in the evening, or maybe on lunch break, because this doesn't take as much time. If you have a lunch break or whatever, you could say, hey, every day at, let's just say hypothetically, we're at, we're going to go Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. I'm going to do all of this stuff here. Okay. Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. All right. I'm going to do the repurposing, because the repurposing really doesn't take that long. You're literally just taking the same video that you already made and you're just uploading it to a different platform. You're just throwing a different link on it. That's really it. That's really it. Right. So that doesn't take as much time. You don't have to do it all in one shot. You certainly can if you have the time, but you don't have to. So that is the important thing there, my friend, is I want to make sure you understand time blocking, you understand your goals, and making sure that you have specific things written down. It's the same thing with your goals. What are your goals? And I know it's easy to talk about goals like, New Year's resolutions, which we all know are BS. What's going to make it real for you is if you literally come up with a concrete and realistic goal. If you haven't heard of SMART goals, you can go look that up. I'm sure you can look it up here on YouTube, but go look up SMART goals. Stands for specific, measurable, achievable, or attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So coming up with a goal that actually is real, that you could say, as an example, if you want to make, let's just say hypothetically, $5,000 a month in your business, I want to make $5,000 a month. What's 6 months from now? So if I'm recording this in March, 6 months from now, let's just say hypothetically, we're going to pick September, right? So $5,000 a month by September 30th, 2022. So you're going to write that down. It's very specific, very precise. And then you can reverse engineer that back and say, hey, if I want to be at 5,000 a month in September, I want to be at 4,000 a month by August, 3,000 a month by July, 2,000 a month by June, $1,000 a month by May. Hey, if this is March, to get to 1,000 a month by May, very doable, very doable. Then you just reverse engineer your goal back and you start working towards that and say, hey, to get to $1,000 a month, how many platinums in Savings Highway do I have to sponsor? How many people do I have to enroll on my team? And if you're in our Facebook group and you're taking part of our weekly trainings, either the Mindset Monday, the Teachable Tuesday, the Focus Friday, we talk about these things all the time. So for you, it would be pretty easy to figure out, hey, how much do I have to do to get what I'm trying to get? But the point is putting that down on paper, giving yourself a goal, because here's the reality and here's the truth that I want you to realize. If you don't have a goal, all right, if you don't have a goal and you don't have it written down, if you don't have something to reach for, how are you ever going to achieve it? Fair question, right? Think about what I just said. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have something specific that you're going after, how are you ever going to reach it? How are you ever going to attain it if you don't even know what it is? But I can promise you from experience, and I can tell you with full faith and confidence, if you take these things serious, your commitment, time blocking, treating this like a business, writing your goals down, putting them down on paper, putting them right there on your sheet where you can see them. Hey, this is when I'm going to work my business. This is when I'm going to do this. You can even put your goals on here if you want to. I would recommend that you actually take a notebook and you write your goals down. Writing it down commits it to memory much more than just thinking about it or even putting it here on a Word doc. Okay. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Okay. Take all this stuff, write it down. All right. But this is going to be the difference. This is probably one of the most important videos in this entire series. I mean, besides the first one and actually getting started and doing, and all the videos and doing, watching the video and doing, this is probably one of the most important videos, because if you don't, I can tell you, and I can promise you from experience, I've worked with thousands of people over the years. I've seen so many people come and go. Lots of top leaders coming and going, lots of average everyday people coming and going, coming and going, coming and going, starting and stopping, starting and stopping. It's the people that win. The people that win all day, every day are the ones that make a commitment. They stay consistent. So commitment and consistency. Okay. Two most important things right there. Commitment and consistency. The people that are in it to win it for the long haul, and they do the activities every day, and they stay consistent. They treat their business like a business. They have real, actual goals, and they never quit. Those are the people who win. End of story. Those are the people who win. Now, the question here is, will that be you? Or will you get distracted by a shiny object? Will you get started here and then maybe you try a little bit and you get discouraged, or you say, oh, well, I'm not making $1 million overnight, so I'll quit. Or will you see somebody else posting something, hey, learn how to make money by doing jack shit. All you got to do is sign up and you make a ton of money. And you're like, ooh, that looks easier. And then you go do that. And then you realize that it was a crock of shit. This is what it takes. You are literally learning what it takes. So how did I, over the last 6 years, how did I create a 5-figure monthly, 6-figure yearly income right here from home? It's doing what I just showed you to do in the last several videos, and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and being consistent every single day. You now know what to do. The question is, will you go do it? If you will, and if you've watched this video series up until this point, if you're truly serious, so now I'm going to test you. If you're truly serious, comment the words, I commit, down below. Okay, literally comment the words, I commit, down below. All right, comment that. I commit. I want to see who's serious. I want to see who's in it to win it. And guess what? There'll be people that comment, I commit, down below, and you'll end up quitting 30 days from now because you weren't really that serious. This is going to really define you and who you are and what you actually do. And the best part is, this is just you, you against yourself. That's all it is. It's you against yourself, you against your mind, you against, what you say you're going to do, what you actually commit to doing. And all I can tell you, it's 100% worth it. If you just go and do, and you do it consistently. And don't get me wrong, you're going to have bad days. You're going to get down. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to, you're going to have days where life is going to happen. Life is going to happen. It's going to get in the way. A family thing is going to come up, a vacation or whatever it is. Something's going to happen and it's going to get in the way. But don't let that stop you. Just get back up and pick up the next day. Just keep moving forward. But please take what we covered here in this video very, very seriously, okay? Treat your business like a business. Schedule out every day or whatever days a week that you are going to work your business. Put it down on paper. Write it down. Communicate it. Whoever's in your household that you need to, communicate it with them. This is my business time. This is when I'm working my business. Leave me alone. Kids out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever you got to do. Negotiate if you need to. Know and your dedicated and committed business working time. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to get results. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to be consistent. Okay. Have your goals, write them down. What are you trying to achieve and by when? Be as specific, detail specific as possible. What are you trying to achieve and when will you achieve it? Write that down. I will make $5,000 a month by September 30th, 2022, whatever that is. Don't use words like I hope to be making. Remove those from your vocabulary. I will make X amount by this date. I will generate X amount of clicks, X amount of leads, whatever it is by this date. I will generate 100 leads per day, every day, starting whenever. Okay. Be specific. have your goals, carve out your time, know when you're going to work your business, and commit to it. If you do these things, my friend, I can guarantee your success. And not many people will say that. Guarantees are tough to come by. But if you commit to this, you commit to being serious, you commit to time blocking, you commit to good, solid goals, realistic goals, and you stay consistent, I can guarantee your success. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of when. It's not a matter of if. It no longer becomes a matter of if. It is just a matter of when. And that is a beautiful thing. So you now know the work. You now know what it takes. You now know the things that you need to be doing every day. And the question is, will you just go do it? If you do, you're going to live an amazing life, my friend. It's going to be awesome. And who knows? I'm sure you and I will be hanging out at an event together at some point in the near future. And I look forward to meeting you and hanging out with you. All right. I like whiskey and scotch. I'm just throwing it out there. I also like watches. So if you like talking about those two things, let's go do it. Other than that, go ahead and continue to please go repeat the processes that we've been going through. Have you listened to the compound effect? If you have, listen to it again and listen to it again and listen to it again until it really sets in the importance of day-to-day activities that add up over time. It is so critically important. It's exactly what we've been talking about in this free 6-figure affiliate training series. Okay. Go do your TikToks, go research, go record them, go put them on their sheet, go repurpose them to YouTube Shorts, go repurpose them to Instagram, repurpose to Facebook Reels, and be putting out your YouTube content. Again, don't forget, if you are a platinum and you are on my team, if you're a platinum on my team, send me an email. I will get you access to YouTube University absolutely free. Okay. Just go back to whatever day it was. I think it was day number 11 or 12. Go back to that day right here on the sheet and go get your YouTube University. So as you're out there posting content on YouTube, you're going to know exactly what to do. Also, if you are in our team, okay, in our Facebook group, we're doing Teachable Tuesdays on YouTube, and we're showing you step-by-step exactly what to do, literally how to copy and paste content and put it out there on YouTube. So you have access to everything you need. Now it just comes the doing part. So for whatever weird reason, if you watch this video and you haven't gotten started yet, down below this video is a link. You can click below and get started. So literally down in here. All right. You can click down below the video just like this, and you can go ahead and you can get started. So if whatever weird reason you have not gotten started yet, click the link down below, get started, go through this whole series in order, and go do. Other than that, my friends, if you have any questions whatsoever, drop a comment down below. I look forward to seeing those comments. So make sure that you put that I'm committed comment down below. If you have any questions, drop those down below. And also, please, like I mentioned in other videos, drop your TikTok handles down below so we can all go and follow each other and we can help each other out there in the world of social media. So that's it. I will see you on the next video. Go be awesome. Make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell and get notified anytime I post new content here on YouTube. And get started, my friend. You will not regret it. And I will see you very soon. Take care.